somebody cut. So we're going to talk now, today we're going to talk about holding pads for a roundhouse kick. So the idea of a roundhouse kick is you want your shin to land on that floating rib there. So when you're holding pads, essentially you're simulating a surface for that person to kick with their shin that's right over where that floating rib is. Now the key here is, a lot of the time people think that the key is to make them flat like that. It's not really. They can be apart at the bottom. The key is to have them right against your body. So they're going to make an upside down diamond like that, and the faces of them are going to face this way. So if you find your faces facing towards the ground, then you're wrong. If you find it facing towards your partner, that's not right. If you're all the way around this way, that's not right. So it's going to be right in between, facing 90 degrees away from your partner and right at your partner at about a 45 right there. When your partner comes up for your kick, right, they're going to point their toes, come up through the roundhouse, boom, and kick, and come back down. A couple things to avoid. Like I said before, you don't necessarily want to err on the side of like having them together at the bottom. This doesn't really matter. Having them against your body is the thing. So the first mistake that you'll see a lot of people make is they hold it out like this, thinking they're scared to get hit with them. This will actually make you get hit with them, because when that kick hits them, you're going to come back into your body. Yeah. So put them right against you and use your body weight to feed your opponent like it feels like they're hitting something. Don't use your arms to feed it that way. Use your body weight to make it feel like they're hitting a target. The other thing that can happen is you may have this right, but you may turn like that so the edges are there. So when your partner comes up and kicks, they're hitting the edges of the tie pads. Now for these are a newer set that's got pretty smooth edges. This wouldn't be a big deal. If I drifted from flat to like something like that, it'll still be okay. But if you got an old pair of beat up tie pads, then they have the seams along here. And if you turn and the edge, if their leg goes along the edge, you're gonna give your partner some nasty like gashes, rashes on their leg. So the keys again, right against your body, don't hold them out here. About 45 degrees from your partner, so not too far this way, and definitely not facing them like this, because their leg will come around and kick you in the arm. And once again, make sure they don't drift this way and become like a diamond like that, where the edges are facing, so that when when your partner's leg comes up, they hit the edges, because that's going to become painful. Cup and cup. Take care of yourselves and your partners.